students, I hope you all are fine and doing well at home. Now it's time for maths lecture. So student, let's begin. In our previous lectures, we are done with all the exercise of chapter 4. It's revision time. So let's do it. Let's solve the worksheet given on the page number 62. This worksheet, this revision time will remain in book only. No need to note down in classwork copy. So all of you open page number 62. Now the question number 1 is fill in the boxes. Part A of the first question is 7 into 9 is equals to. If you know the table of 7 or 9, you can fill the box. If you don't, then you cannot. So learning table is important. So 7 nines are 63. So we will write 63 in the box. The next one, B 3 into blank is equals to 27. Now you need to recite the table of 3. 3 ones are, 3 twos are, 3 threes are, 3 fours are. So recite the table of 3. Then how many times 27 comes in the table of 3? Yes, 9 times. So 3 nines are 27. So we will write 9 in the box. And the next one, 9 into 8. So 9 8s are, 8 9s are 72. So we'll write 72 in the box. For this you need to learn the table of 8 or 9. The next one, blank into 9 is equals to 54. So for filling this blank box you need to recite the table of 9. So 9 ones are, 9 twos are, 9 threes are, 9 fours are. So in how many times 54 comes in the table of 9? In 6 times. 9 6 are 54. So we'll write 6 in the box. The next one, E, question E of the same, 4 into 9 is equals to blank. So 4 nines are or 9 fours are. 4 nines are 36 or 9 fours are also 36. So we'll write 36 in the box. And the next one, F, 4 into blank is equals to 24. 4 into blank is equals to 24. So for filling this blank you need to recite table of 4. So 4 ones are, 4 twos are, recite table of 4. Yeah, so 4 6 are 24. So we will write 6. The next one, question G of the same, 5 into 7 is equals to blank. So 5 7s are or 7 5s are 35. So we will write 35 in the box. Next question, H, 6 into blank is equals to 48. So 6 ones are, 6 twos are, like this you need to recite table of 6. In how many times 48 comes in the table of 6? In 8 times, because 6 8s are 48. So we will write 8. Next question I, blank into 8 is equals to 80. So 10 8s are or 8 10s are 80. So we will write 10. The next or the last question of the same is blank into 4 is equals to 32. So in table of 4, in how many times 32 comes? In 8 times. 4 8s are or 8 4s are 32. So we'll write 8 here. So all of you note down all the answers of question number 1. Answer of A is 63, answer of B is 9, answer of C is 72, answer of D is 6, answer of E is 36, answer of F is 6, answer of G is 35, answer of H is 8, answer of I is 10 and answer of J is 8. Once again I would remind you that this revision time will remain in book only, no need to note down in classwork copy.
Okay, so now moving further, read question number 2.
So question number 2 is complete the following sums by fill in the blank boxes. Once again we need to fill the blank boxes. So let's see the question number 2. Part A. 17 into blank box is equals to 1700. Remember the class when we learn multiplied by 10, multiplied by 100 or multiply by 1000. 10 is 1 followed by 1 0, 100 is 1 followed by 2 zeros, 1000 is 1 followed by these 3 zeros. So whenever multiplied by 1 or followed by some number of zeros, we write the number as it is and then we put the number of zeros. If we are multiplying 2 by 10, then we will write 2 as it is and the number of 0. If we are multiplying 2 with 100, we will write 2 as it is and since 2 zeros are here, so we will put 2 zeros. If we are multiplying 2 by 1000, then we will write 2 as it is and these 3 zeros we will put as it is. So this we learned in our previous lectures. So the question is based on multiply by 10, 100 or 1000. So see, 17 into blank is equals to 1700. So 17 as it is and the 2 zeros are there. So 1 followed by 2 0. If we multiply 17 into 100, then we will write 17 as it is and these 2 zeros we will put over there. So 17 into 100 is equals to 1700 or 1700. Now the next one is 25 into 100 is equals to blank. So 1 followed by 2 zeros. So we will write 25 as it is and these 2 zeros. So 25 into 100 is equals to 2500 or 2500. The next one, C. 427 into blank is equals to 4270. See, 427 there as it is and 1 0 is there. So 1 followed by 1 0. So 427 multiplied by 10 is equals to 4270. And the last of the same question, part D, blank into blank is equals to 1550. We can see that only 1 0 is there. So let's write 1 and that 1 0 and the number as it is 155. So 155 multiplied by 10 is equals to 1550. 155 as it is and 1 followed by 1. 0 writing here. So 155
into 10 is
So write down all the answers in your book. This revision time will remain in book only.
Okay. So now moving further, question number 3. All of you read question 3. So question number 3 is write T for the correct and F for the incorrect sum. So we need to solve the sum, and if the solution or the answer is correct, then we will write T as we will consider them true, and if the answers are incorrect, then we will write F. So question number 3, part A, 15 into 6 tenths is equals to 8 tenths. So let's see what is written over here. 15 into 6 tenths means 60, and 8 tenths means 80. So let's multiply 15 and 60. Dear students, can you think that if you will multiply 15 and 16, 60 means 15 into 6 into 10, and 80 means 8 into 10. So let's multiply first 15 into 6. So 6 into 5, 6 5s are 30. So for 30 we will write 0 here and 3 in the form of carry. The 6 into 1, 6 1s are 6, and 6 plus 3 is 9. So 15 into 6 is equals to 90. So in the place of 15 into 6, we will write 90 into this 10 as it is. Is it equals to 80 or not? We need to find out that. So now 90 plus 10. 10 is 1 followed by 1 0. So we will write 90 as it is, and we will put this 1 0. Now can you see this 980? Are they equal? No, they are not equal. Means the statement is incorrect. So for this we will write F, because 15 into 6 tenths are not equals to 8 tenths. So we will write F as the statement is incorrect. So all of you write down F. Now the next one. Part B. 11 into 100 is equals to 11 hundredths. So 11 into 1 followed by these two zeros. So 11 and these two zeros as it is equals to 11 hundredths. So this is in the form of what? Let's write 11 hundredths in numerals. This is how we can write 1100, 1100. See, both the sides 1100 and 1100, both the numbers are same. It means they are equal, means the statement is true. So we will write T in this box. the answer of D is true. So we'll write T for true. Okay. So the next one. Is 25 into 10 tens. 25 into 10 tens is equals to 2500 or 2500. So let's solve it. 25 as it is into, as it is 10 tens, 10 and tens is equals to 2500. So 25 into 10 into 10 or 10 tens we can write as hundreds. We know that 10 tens are 100. The meaning of 10 tens is 100 or 10 tens are also 100 by the table of 10. Now 1 followed by 2 zeros, so we will write the number as it is and we will put the 2 zeros, and in that side we are having 2500, and again here also we are having 2500. So 2500, 2500 both the sides are having same number, means the statement is true. So we will write T. So F for the part A, we will write T for part B and again T for part C. Now likewise you can do the remaining parts, part D, E and F. Likewise you can solve all the parts D, E and F. I am just writing the answers, you can check after solving. So D is 17 into 10 is equals to 17 tens. Yes, by seeing it just without solving we can say that it is true, because in the place of numeral, in the words here written, here in the form of numeral 10 is written and here in the form of words 10 is written, so it is true. The next one E is 100 into 1 is equals to 1000. Can 100 be equal to 1000? No. So without even solving we can write F for this statement. And the last one of the same question is 16 into 8 tens is equals to 320. So you need to solve this. I am getting the answer. The statement is incorrect. So we will write F. So the answer for D is true. Answer for E is false and answer for F is false too. Now the next question, question number 4.
Question number 4 is multiply by rounding off the multiplicand to the nearest 100. So first of all, we need to round off the multiplicand to the nearest 100 and then we will multiply it by the multiplier. So first one, 5 into 5. First of all, we'll round it off to the nearest. We need to round nearest 100, so we will see the number to it. It is 2. 2 is then 4, so we will round it down. So we will round it down to 100 into 5. So we will multiply it by 5. So 5 into 0 equals to 0. 5 into this 0 is again equals 0, and 5 ones are 5. So the answer is 5005. We rounded off multiplicate near to nearest hundreds, then we multiply. So we got the answer as 100. Partly 264 into 3. So we need to again nearest to 100 hundreds place we need to round off nearest, so we will see number right to it. Its number is greater than 5, so we will round it up. We round it up to 300. So 300 into 3. So 0 is equals to 0. 3 into 0 again is 0. And 3 threes are 9. So 0 is our answer. 900 means 9. So we rounded off to the nearest, multiplied it by 3. Answer is question is in 4.